That day, I suddenly received a telegram from my father, who had been dead for 10 years. I am shocked. I thought it was just a prank, but when he said his name, I confirm that's really my father.
My name is John Francis Sullivan. I live at 343 42nd Avenue, where I lived my whole life.
Bullshit.
My father's name is Francis Patrick Sullivan. He was a firefighter and a diehard Mets fan, and every night when I went to bed, he sang to me, "Take me out to the ball game."
Suddenly, a cigarette fell on the table. The desktop instantly shows burn marks. Simultaneously, I also see the same traces here. Fear surges up like a tide in my heart. I think of my father falling and falling in a fire 30 years later. If I could save him through wireless communication, he may be able to return to me and my mother's side.
The Buxton Fire.
Oh, yeah?
And when did that happen? 30 years ago?
October 12th, 1969.
Tomorrow. You're telling me I'm gonna...
Look, I ain't dying in no fire tomorrow, any other day. You got that?
Listen, tomorrow hasn't happened.
Yeah, Terry, it hasn't happened. It ain't
Gonna happen.
No, you gotta
Ain't
listen to
gonna
me.
happen.
It was an abandoned warehouse. Butch always told Ma it wasn't your fault. You went with your instincts. But if
I'm
you'd just
warning
gone
you.
the other way, listen to me. If you'd just gone the other way, you would have made it. Hello?
But the signal suddenly went off. The connection across time has been severed. The pressure on my chest is suffocating me. I just want to immediately tell the person I trust the most, the other side. He pondered every word I said. This day, he stared at the television. The score is exactly the same as I described. The flames suddenly burst open. He rushed to the scene of the fire. I found that it is completely consistent with what I said yesterday. This man who has experienced countless fires, the first time carrying a heavy heart to perform a task. At the end of the investigation, he just breathed a sigh of relief. But I was scared by a woman who escaped. Her sister is still unconscious inside the house. The words on the wall are like warnings of fate. The fire is spreading. He can't stop. He broke through the wall to save people. Find the unconscious girl. The thick smoke almost made him collapse. He stepped on the ladder. The ladder suddenly malfunctioned. He must change his way. Hesitation moment. Me voice flashed into his mind. The other way is the exit. By intuition, he embarked on a path he had never chosen before. Like a desperate situation, but saved 2 lives. When about to suffocate, he found the delivery chute, escaped from the flames along the slide. From that moment on, he rewrote his own destiny, changed the next 30 years. On the anniversary that originally belonged to him, my friends and I commemorate him. Suddenly, a wave of dizziness surged up in my heart. Countless fragments of memory flood in. I saw him accompanying me throughout my childhood, seeing him watching me grow, seeing him walk into my 30-year life. I finally understand. The time-traveling call last night really rewrote everything. He survived, but my memories from the past decade reshaped into a blank space.